But he is known as a dynamic scorer. So I want to ask you, Chauncey,
Yes,
how has his defense improved?
Well, a lot of different ways. I mean, his effort, to me, has changed a whole lot. I mean, to me, as a lot of guys in the summertime, we try to work on something different. I mean, this is a former MVP, finals MVP. You say, what is he going to bring back new this year? To me, it's his defensive effort. I mean, he had a quote saying that he wanted to be trusted defensively. He wanted to be an all-NBA defender. And we're going to go to the tape here, and I'm going to show you why. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk, too. Very, very focused on that end, wanting to be trusted. I love playing with trusted defenders. You talk about a great defender or a very good defender, you got to have multiple efforts. He's guarding a guy, Justice Winslow, on the wing, stays in front of him, blocks the shot. Not only does he block the shot,
gotta work on that right hand, young fella.
Right side gets it. Good strip right here. Uses his hands. And not only that, on top of him with another block shot on the same possession. That's three different efforts right there. He's a versatile defender. Right now he's guarding a shooter, Serge Ibaka. But he's a pick-and-roll defender. What does he do? He contains Kyle Lowry, runs Serge off of the three because we know he's a threat there. And he's right there to switch onto DeMar DeRozan. Switches, stays in the help position, knowing that DeMar's probably going to get the ball back, fights over a screen right there, takes away the layup, and contests a two-point shot. When your best player is that focused on the defensive end, you got a chance to be a very good team. And we all know he's pretty much 7 feet tall, guards on the perimeter. A lot of times he guards post-ups, but you look at him here, we're going to keep the ring on him so you can just look at his activity. He's in the right spaces. He knows if the ball gets in the paint, which there's nobody in the paint right now, if the ball gets there, I'm responsible to try to make a play. Drew Holiday gets downhill. Principals say, Clay, stay home in the corner. We don't want to give up that three. KD's one step away from not only blocking a shot, but keeping it in play, which is something that a lot of players don't do. And you look at it, isolation plays, they don't really isolate KD anymore. Tied for fourth best in the league, only gave up 8 points all season in isolation situations. I'm just impressed because a guy of his stature, most of the guys don't worry about playing defense and locking guys down when that's not been your characteristics thus far. He's focused on that. I can appreciate that. Just makes his team a lot better.
I mean, he's had the tools. He's 7 feet. He's mobile with great footwork.
Yeah.
Long arms. He can slide well. I give a lot of credit to Draymond Green. I think he inspires the rest of these guys with his talk, the way he defends.
Sure.
You know, he wasn't known as a great defender. I was not known as a great defender, but when I had Kevin Garnett out there screaming, wolfing, demanding greatness on defense, it made me a better defender. We were a #1 defensive team, and I think that's what you're seeing from Kevin Durant right now. The inspiration from Draymond Green, holding them accountable every single night. And he's fired up to be successful on that end of the court.
I'm a perfect example of this. When you're on teams that are really good, they compete defensively. And when you break down and you make a mistake, everybody looks at each other and be like, my fault, my fault. I've also been on teams where you were playing selfish defensively.
Right.
And when you break down and you look at another guy about him not being there, it becomes an argument. It becomes a disagreement.
No doubt.
And so KD is buying in to their culture because on the perimeter, he doesn't have to guard the best guy, Clay will. On the interior, he doesn't have to guard the best guy, Draymond will. So based on his versatility and his ability to be on the perimeter with his size and the ability to contest at the rim, now he just gives them a look the teams aren't used to on that end of the floor.
And Paul, you brought up a great point playing with KG, who I played with too.
Big
and
ticket.
Loved it. Ben Wallace was so good defensively.
And you know that.
That I made the defensive team 2 times. So I understand exactly what you're saying.
He'd be like Chauncey, let him on down the line.
Right.
Grab every rebound, block every shot.
Oh,
right.
Chauncey, great defense tonight.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.